I'm gonna bring back a contestant from a few years ago. His name, Lucio Balls. You may know him better as Tom Dustin from the Key West Comedy Club.
Yay! Hello, Kirby.
Hi, and I'm gonna leave that up the whole time because I know how much how much you loved your makeup that year.
I will walk off this stage right now if you don't take that picture down.
It's not coming down. I love you.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
This is gonna be easy. Thank you for being here. This is an amazing event. I am part of the community. I like being part of this weird. They told me it was a no Queens protest, and I showed up, and this is what it was. That was joke number 1. I have to do 8 minutes. Kirby is an amazing person for putting this on. This is what, the 5th year? 6th year? I did it. Oh, God. Kirby is, this is all a fundraiser for women. She told me when I did it, she told me it was to raise money for children. That's what she told me. And everyone knows that Kirby really cares about children, not the ones that make the clothes she sells, but she does care. She cares. I don't know if any of you heard, but Kirby, unfortunately, her little store was right next to my comedy club, and I love seeing her every day, but just recently she had to close the store. Apparently her air conditioning quit, and she was like, oh, I can't work like this. This is like a sweatshop. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta order more blouses from Bangladesh. That is Kirby. Kirby's husband, I don't know, he hosted this event with her, what, 2 years ago? Last year? Who was anyone here? Britt. Who knows Britt? Everyone knows Britt. Britt brings to this event the same passion that he brings to the bedroom. Yeah, he sits in a chair and watches somebody else do it. All right. You can't go anywhere in this town without hearing Britt's name. Everywhere I go, I'm hearing Britt's name. I mean, it's all the roosters. They're going, cuck-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, nothing on that. Fuck me. Cuck-a-doodle-doo? What did you write today? But this is a nice event. It's for Samuel's House, where it is a homeless shelter for single women and their children. It's run by the Spotswoods, actually. Yeah, the Spotswoods were like, hey, we want to own all the property in Key West. And then somebody was like, what about homeless women? They were like, oh, we have a house for them. Hey, do you know Sam? Sam's got a fucking house for them. We'll just put them in Samuel's house. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I wrote roasty jokes for this thing. I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't even do the good one yet. This one's gonna make you shit. Samuel's House, I did a little research for this. I went to the website. I went to Samuel's House website. First thing you see on their landing page, a Bible quote. That's why it's called Samuel's House. It's named after Samuel from the Bible. The quote is Samuel, book 1, chapter 3, verse 9. It is, speak, Lord, your servant is listening. That is the quote from Samuel's House, which raises money for homeless women. And I just feel, and children. I just feel like if some of those women said that to their husbands, they wouldn't need Samuel's House. Speak, Lord, your servant is listening. Come on, you guys, that's fucking comedy. I don't know. Look at you. You all celebrate. I'm just kidding. Oh, are they playing me off? That's funny. Wait, I got one. Wait, I had notes. I have notes for this. Oh, wait, you really need me to finish? Oh, no, that's all right. I wrote notes for this. I need glasses. So I know a couple of the contestants. Scottie Jahn as Anna Bender. I don't know, yeah. Scottie Jahn, we had a roast for Scottie Jahn at the comedy club. When they said, hey, we're doing a roast for this guy, Scottie Jahn, I was like, oh, you mean the guy that ruined Shanachie? That guy? All right, yeah, all right. Yeah. Apparently, Scottie Jahn has opened almost as many businesses as he's closed. And that doesn't bode well for Miss Island Queen 2027. I'll tell you that. When you get this guy involved, you're fucking going down. I was actually gonna have him consult on my wedding planning. You get it? Wait, this is a good one. Oh, Lance Berry, I know him. Lance Berry, up in the bleachers with the gays. I just wait. That's what this event is. I feel like it's 30% gay dudes, rich people, and then some husbands that really want to fuck Kirby. And that's like they're just sitting there like, I'll sit through this event, but I'm gonna jerk off to Kirby later. She is wearing, her dress is the same color as my favorite president's skin. All right, yeah. These are decent jokes. I don't know. Lance Berry actually considered coming to the show in drag even though he's not performing, because Lance, when it comes to drag shows and everything else, he's like, look at me, look at me. That's what fuck, I said it wrong. He was considering coming tonight's show in drag, and then he changed his plans. Now he's just gonna try to come in one of the drag queens. Nothing? All right. I still have something for that Bible verse. May the 4th be with you. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I am Princess Leia. No Queen's protest. All right, you guys, I'm out of Kirby material, so this is a fun event. I'll tell you something from my own personal life. I just got engaged to be married here in Key West. I fell in love here in Key West. I got engaged to a lady. Yeah, I am sure. I checked. I double checked. She does like it in the ass, though. But I don't know if that counts for anything. But anyway, I got engaged to be married. I had to buy an engagement ring. I don't know if you've ever done that, but I never buy anything willy-nilly. I always do a ton of research before I buy anything. And buying an engagement ring was no different. I had to learn everything you wanted to know about diamonds. Like I know the 4 C's of diamonds, you know, cut, clarity, color, carat weight. 5 if you count the cunt you're buying it for. All right, come on, everybody. Women. All right. I did. I proposed to her. I got the ring. I got the ring on the internet. No, not Amazon. Better than that, buddy. But I appreciate you trying to help. Yeah, no, I bought the ring on used engagement ring website. They have that. They sell used engagement rings. If you don't believe me, the website is called, and you can look it up. It's called IDoNowIDon't.com. That's what it's called. And my sister was against it. My sister was like, you can't do that. You can't get Kristen a used engagement ring. And then I had to remind my sister that Kristen, the love of my life, she was married once before. So I'm kind of getting a second-hand deal myself. I mean, fair is fair, right? I proposed well. I did a really good proposal. I proposed, we were in the Scottish Highlands. We were in the Highlands of Scotland because if you don't know my fiance, she works at the comedy club. She's the bar manager at the comedy club. She is the happiest person you'll ever meet. She's happy and bubbly every day, 24 hours a day, just bubbly and happy all the time, every day. Bubbly and happy. 24 hours a fucking day. This bitch is bubbly and happy every single day. I couldn't figure it out. I'm from Boston, and when I first met her, I was like, oh, maybe she's a little retarded. Like, I don't know. And then I figured it out. Kristen, the trick to being happy and bubbly every day, Kristen doesn't watch the news. That's it right there. And she is happy and bubbly and positive and really uninformed about things. I still watch the news. I get fired up. I'm like, oh my God, the world's falling apart. You get all kinds of problems, Israel and Palestine and all this shit. And I get fired up, and then I try to drag Kristen into the news with me. I'm like, Kristen, I've been watching news all day. Kristen, what do you think of Hamas? And she'll look at me and go, I like roasted red pepper. I swear to God, that's a real thing she said. That's a hummus joke. Yeah, you got it. I took a tricky subject. I made it stupid. Thank you. But I proposed to her in Scotland. My original idea, we were all going to Scotland. I went with Oren, who's about to come out here and play a killer song. But Oren, one of the previous, last year's champion, he's my neighbor, best guy in the whole world. He was with me on this trip, if you want to fact check me. But we all go to Scotland, and I got the ring, and I wanted to propose. My original idea was a private hot air balloon ride over Loch Ness. That was the idea. And then I found out what that cost. And I was like, fuck that. I need a better plan, right? Because I was like, do you have any secondhand hot air balloons? They did not. And I was like, what am I going to do? And we all went to Scotland. We were staying in this castle. And the idea at that point, we were driving to the castle. I saw a sign on the side of the road. It said Falconry Center. Do you guys know anything about falconry? Yeah, you've seen it. Everyone's seen it. It's a guy with the big leather glove and a giant bird of prey. And he sends the bird off to hunt, and it comes back with like a baby deer or whatever. It's fucking awesome. And I was like, that's how I'm going to propose. So I called up the Falconry Center. Ask Oren if you don't think I'm telling the truth. But I called up the Falconry Center, and I go, hey, listen, I want to get one of your gigantic birds of prey to swoop in on my lady. And that's how I want to propose. I go, can we do that? And the guy goes, aye, which is yes in Scottish. And I was like, awesome. I go, what do I do? Do I tie the ring to the falcon's talon? And the falcon guy goes, no, don't do that. These things fly away all the time. He goes, you'll lose that piece of shit ring. You'll be back on the website. He goes, how about a note? We'll tie a note to the falcon. And I was like, oh, that makes more sense. And luckily, one of our friends, she does calligraphy and she was on the trip with us. And I had her calligraphy up a little note. It said, Kristen, will you marry me? And then I scrolled up the note, put a ribbon on it, and then we all marched down to the Falconry Center. Now, we were worried. Everyone knew that I was about to propose, but we weren't sure if Kristen knew. And the way we figured that out was when she came down from getting ready to go on this falconry thing, we were all like, if she comes downstairs and her hair's done up and her makeup's nice and she's wearing a nice dress, then she knows she's about to get proposed to. But she came down those stairs and she looked like she was going to shoplift at Walmart. I swear to God, it looked like she was on the worst day of her period. Just stupid sweatpants and a dumb hat. The pictures are hilarious. Oren has them. Anyway, she didn't know. So we all go to the Falconry Center. I got the note. I find the falcon guy. I go, hey, I got the note. Where's the falcon? And the falcon guy goes, mate, I am so sorry. And I was like, what's up? And he goes, the falcon is having a bad day. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And he goes, this is what it means. If we try to use the falcon for your proposal, when the falcon swoops in and lands on her arm, it's probably then gonna peck her fucking eyes out. So we can't use the falcon. And I go, what are we gonna do? He goes, don't worry about it. I got you an owl. I shit you not. He goes, I got you Dougie the Owl. That's what he said. Some of you were there for Dougie the Owl. Yeah, so we got this, and I look over, and sure enough, there's a Harry Potter-style owl looking at me. And I was like, yeah, we're using Dougie. We're using Dougie the Owl. So we tied the note onto the owl's talon. We put the owl on a perch like 30 yards away, and then the falcon guy starts calling the owl. He goes, come on, Dougie. Come on, Dougie boy. Here we go, Doug. Come on, Doug. You guys are annoyed with this already? That was only about 15 seconds that I called that owl. The reality, and I have confirmation people in the room, that guy called that owl for 9.5 fucking minutes in a row. Uninterrupted. Come on, Dougie boy. Here we go, Doug. 9 minutes. At the 8-minute mark, my funniest friend leaned into me and he just goes, hey, who the fuck is Dougie? Which I thought was hilarious. But my proposal was going up in flames. I got an uncooperative owl, and finally, after 9.5 minutes of calling the owl, the falcon guy reaches in his pocket, and he pulls out the cutest little fuzzy, golden, dead baby chicken. Just a little, like the kind you see out on the street here, you know, cheep, 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 cheep. Yeah, this one wasn't doing that anymore. And so the falcon guy then takes that little dead baby chicken and starts smashing it on Kristen's arm. Come on, Dougie! Come on, Dougie boy! Smash. And the owl responded. The owl spread its wings, and it launched itself off the perch, and it soared over all of us, and then it landed on Kristen's arm and gobbled up that little chicken in one bite. It was gross. You could hear the bones breaking. It was fucking gross. And then Dougie the owl took a sizable shit on Kristen's hand. And then the falcon guy goes, "Oh, Kristen, it looks like Dougie brought you a present." And Kristen's so sweet and nice. She was like, "Oh, the shit, I love it," you know. And he goes, "No, there's a note, Kristen." And she saw the note, and she pulled the note off of the owl's talon. She unscrolled it in front of all of us and read it in front of all of us. She goes, "Kristen, will you marry me?" And then Kristen looked at Dougie the owl and was like, "Where are we gonna live?" She fucking believed it. She saw me behind her. I had the ring, and she was like, "What?" And the owl was like, "Who gives a shit? Really, I don't care. I ate and shat." I feel like there's gotta be... Are we ready, Kirby? We are ready, because I can do the cat bit, but they're not gonna like it.
Oh, we're ready. Get the
All
fuck
right.
off the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kirby's Closet.
Tom Dustin, everybody. I love you. Lucio Balls.